My boys, we got the collab coming up. First advice I want to give to all y'all is to save for this collab. Hopefully you already got some diamonds saved up. I know I do. I'm approaching about 20k now. Definitely save for this. This collab is going to be something huge, something big. Definitely save for this. I'm glad that we are finally getting it. Okay, one thing I want to just do and summarize the state of the game as well. For the state of the game right now, in-game has been pretty stale right now. And I'm hoping that when we get the new scenario, but I'm hoping they also go back and just not give us a new scenario, rebalance the other scenarios. I'm hoping that will bring more interest to the game. Right now, in-game is stale. All it is basically putting in trade offers for your super boosted cores. You do a lot of trade offers in-game, and then you're just waiting for UR support stones. Like I said, UR support stones, I believe, have murdered this game, and I think there needs to be another way to obtain them, another way to get them, because in-game right now, it's pretty stale. It's pretty stale. There's really not too much to do right now in game unless you're gonna whale. If you whale, you can make much better characters, but if you're not whaling, you're pretty much stuck waiting for UR support stones, which we do not get enough of them. You need 15 UR support stones to max a player. You don't even get 15 in a month. You can buy 2 from the PvP shop, and then from that point, it's whatever they give you, and if you get lucky when you're making a player. It needs to change. UR support stones needs to change. You should not have to buy the UR support stones to advance. Now I get it. The game's making a ton of money from UR support stones for the whales that are getting out there and buying them and making those high RR players or even triple R players. Hey, that's fine. But if you are not going to buy UR support stones, you're not going to progress. It's not going to be any progress. You're going to go straight stagnant because you haven't bought any UR support stones. So that's something to me that has to change. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy John and Do, and I'm coming back at you with another Baseball Superstars 2021 video. My boys, we got the collab going on. We got a new collab going on Baseball Superstars that is coming soon. Right now, I want to just discuss and talk about this pre-registration, and then we're just gonna nitpick and talk about a little stuff in the state of the game as well. So here's what I want to talk about on this pre-registration first, my boys. So what's coming is the Summoner Wars collab. Now my advice, save all your diamonds right now. Do not pull on any of them trap banners out right now. Don't pull on anything. Save all those diamonds, because these collab trainers are trainers you want to max. If you don't get them maxed, then you're not going to be able to utilize and capitalize on those trainers. Now my first question on this collab, 1% pull rates, will it be back? With Cuneo, we had 1% pull rates. I'm hoping we get the same with this collab. I'm hoping we get a special 1% pull rate. Make it easier for everybody to get these guys maxed, because we definitely need these guys maxed. On this collab, we're going to get this from August 12th to August 24th for the pre-registration event. That gives us one recruit ticket right off the bat for one of these UR trainers. So I'm definitely excited about that. That's nice to have. So definitely pre-register from that time, my boys. You definitely don't want to miss out on that and be like, oh man, I didn't get this character. No, go do it when it starts. August 12th, 2 days from now, we need to be out there and making sure that we are getting in the pre-registration. So what it says, a never-ending battle for mana and crystals on Sky Island begins now. So that's how they're starting this collab, and that's what they're talking about. So there's some different type of things they're going to do. We're going to get a lot of different 10+1 tickets. We're going to get about 10 of those in 1 week, and then another 10 in the next week. So if we look right here, August 24th through September 14th, we are going to get 110 trainer recruit coupons. Lovely, lovely. Then the following next 2 weeks, we're going from 9/14 to October 5th, we're going to get another 110 trainer coupons. Lovely. And then we're going to get 1,000 diamonds from after September 14th. So if we look at that, that's already a lot of tickets and a lot of summons right there that you're getting. Plus with the diamonds you save, you got a much better chance of maxing these guys. Okay, if we look right here, the scenario, it says rifts are felt in multiple dimensions. Help the NPCs and maintain the balance of dimensions. Now my first thing about this scenario, I don't know how it's going to be or what it's going to be. I really don't care. I care about two things only. Make this scenario fun. Make this scenario where we make great players out of it. I'm hoping it's a scenario where we can do 1 through 9 easily on our batting side, and we can do pitchers on this side as well. I'm hoping this is a great scenario. I'm hoping it's a fun scenario. It's the only two things I asked for. Good players, fun scenario. If you do that, you made me a happy guy. Now, one of the things I've noticed, we won't be getting this scenario until mid-September. I thought we were going to be getting this scenario when the trainers and everything came out, but it's looking like we're not going to get this scenario until mid-September. So that's going to be a little of a downer, but I'm willing to wait. We'll see what these trainers can do, but we won't know what the scenario can do, which I'm not excited about that. I was hoping we got it all at once and got to see what the scenario could do to even see if these trainers were worth it to pull for the scenario. Now you're sort of risking it. You're sort of saying, oh, I'm going to get these trainers, but I don't even know if the scenario is good. I'm hoping these trainers will allow us to make 14, 15 skills in our decks and our batting decks and things of that nature, but we will see. Okay, and another thing I want to do is just talk about some things quickly with the state of the game. I want to talk about some things quickly. And we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that they had stated on the last development notes. Skill point shop. I can't wait to see them do this actually. This is going to be the only thing that we can have that will actually buff our skill point trainers. Skill point trainers are in a terrible spot right now. This will help skill point trainers majorly. We need this to happen as soon as possible so our skill point trainers can be good again. They have been bad for the longest. Nobody is using skill point trainers. This will allow them to be better. Solo development mode. I cannot wait to see what they do to this and if they go a long route with it or if they go the short route with it. I don't know how it's going to be. Is it going to be something like Team Masteries where it doesn't benefit the players? Or will solo mode even benefit anything? Or will it be its own separate mode? I don't know. I would love to see if solo mode is even going to help your team rating or if it's just going to be its own complete mode and do absolutely nothing, and it's basically like a independent game that's in Baseball Superstars. Okay, so future content, rebalance. I'm hoping that they rebalance so much. I'm hoping that they go and touch all trainers. I would love to see more trainers with placement. I would love to see more trainers with training reward all, more trainers with game reward all. I would love to see just better trainers to where we can make better players in general. I'm hoping that they go and do major changes to these trainers and not do these little small changes that doesn't really change anything. Scenario rebalance. We have so many bad scenarios. There's more bad scenarios than there are good scenarios. Please rebalance them. Make them fun. Make them where we can make great players from them. Bad scenarios, we don't have time for them. Nobody's running Gameville. Nobody's running Pumas. Make the scenarios fun to play and make them where we can make great players. That's all we ask for. Shining Angels could use a slight buff. Well, Shining Angels, why not go in there and add where after you do 5 or 10 training missions, you get a UR skill. That'll make it more competitive and balanced with MU. Please, these are things that needs to change for the game. No one wants to play these scenarios 5 to 20 times and still come out with shit. People, time is valuable. Let us make good players. Make the scenarios great and fun to play. Development item rebalance. I'm happy to hear this. I'm happy to see this. I'm hoping they actually do this. Development items, if they they could change the meta with how the development items are. I remember back then when we first played this game, you used to have to use a development item to extend your week from 2 till the 4 on week 7. That was changed to where it was put in basically the hitting icon and all that type of stuff. Like where when you bat now, you don't have to use a development item in order to see where the ball is going. So I remember when they changed all that. That was a great change back in the day. We need more changes like that. We need more. Like, why not allow us to use a reschedule or a tar rock also in there? So instead of us using 2, we have 3 where we can put in that $1. Like, I would love to see just some different things change in the game and allow us just to make better players, a better tier of players. So I'm happy to see this. I don't know how they're actually going to rebalance or change it, but I'm hoping it's a big change as well. It'll probably be something minor, but I'm hoping for something big. Live PvP. I don't know where to start on this one. I think the mode, it's dead. I think that it's been too much time to try to make it better or fix it. When it first launched, you basically had tracking on advanced batting, and that was good for the people who used advanced batting. But if you didn't use advanced batting, you were at. And then they took away tracking, and now everybody's in a blind, so nobody knows where's the ball, and everybody's just throwing palm balls and V sliders in the game anyway, and no one knows where the ball is. So I don't know when they add the little tracking that they're going to add now and take away the border. I don't know how much that's going to change. First things first, PvP should be fun. It's not fun. So if it's not fun, it doesn't matter what you do to it. It doesn't change anything. So first thing you need to do is make PvP fun. Make the rewards better to where, like, hey, even if I lose a game, I still like rank up, or not necessarily rank up, but I still get decent rewards from it. Like, just make it fun. It's not fun. That's point blank period. PvP is not fun. Like, I go in there and it's a terrible time. Even if I'm winning, it's a terrible time. So I just don't like it. I'm pretty sure most people just play 5 games to get the 500 diamonds and get out. And that's unfortunate, because that's a whole mode just being wasted that a lot of people don't like on the weekend. Another thing they're going to do is they're going to change club match from 11 points to 19 points. Doesn't really matter. I think Club League should change in its own way as well. I think the player base is just not big enough. I would love Club League to be smaller clubs, like 10, 15 people. That'll be much better than if it, at the 30 that we have now. Top clubs are having issues keeping 30 people. 30 active people is hard to keep. So a lot of attacks are being missed. A lot of attacks are being dropped. I would just love to see Club League smaller, especially for the player base that we have. Like, if we had a huge player base with million plus people and things of that nature, it would be perfectly fine the way it is. But I think you have to adjust of how your player base is in this game. Or maybe they merge servers. They merge us with Korea, and it's all one server instead of being a Korean server and a global server. Maybe they merge both servers together, and then that'd be much better for the game, because of then you have a bigger player base as well. So I don't know. Regardless, I think Club League should be different. Alright, my boys, and with that said, that's going to be it for today's video. It's your boy John and Do. Stay safe out there. And my boys, we are close. We had 98 subscribers when I'm recording this video. Come on. If you're not subscribed, please go out there. Hit that subscribe button. We are 2 away from doing our first live stream ever. I would appreciate you guys join me on that day. It's going to be on the weekend sometime. I will announce it as soon as we get to 100. 2 away. Please hit that subscribe button. You guys have a good one, my boys. Stay safe out there. Peace.